My lid finally came in. Well, you know. So what I need to do now is go ahead and run me some braces on each side, and I'm going to use an 1/8 inch angle for that. I think I have 2 pieces left. It's long enough, and that's what I'm going to use it for. So I'm going to go ahead and cut them out, and then I'm going to notch them just like I did the braces on the side to go around the braces that Jacob put in and the front brace. So it should work out pretty good. All right, let's get to work. Alright, that worked out pretty good. You see where I notched it? Notch, 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 and then I notched it in the back too. I also used these flush mount rivets, so when the deck top is on here, it's going to be flush. So what I need to do now is put a piece, I guess, across here to give it a little more stability for this box. Actually, I got to kind of figure out where I'm going to put this box. I don't necessarily have to push it all the way up. I kind of want it to be a little far up just to give you more room in the front part of the deck. So I probably will push it pretty far back. And then I got to find out where to put the little hatch. I think it's going to go right there in that square, but it's not going to fit just perfect, so I'm going to have to rig up something, some kind of bracing to make it work. And I don't know, that might be it. I don't know if I need to come in here and add some more, or this is good or what. I might add one brace right straight through here. That might be good, just to brace it up just a little bit more, since that's kind of a big gap. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Alright, so I'm putting an extra hatch right here just so I can have some storage. And it's kind of a small hatch, but it's actually going to be a kind of big storage compartment. And the way it is right now, if I put something in there, it's liable to roll around. So what I want to do is put 2 walls in. We'll put a piece of aluminum going this way and another one going this way. That way it'll kind of make a little box. I'm not coming all the way up. I'm just going to use just some stuff I got left over, whatever the width it is. I mean, you're not going to be able to see it, you know, because you can only look in right here. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and cut that out. I'm going to put it at that angle that this front piece has, this front seat. I'm going to do that piece first, and I'm going to tie this piece in and tie it to this brace right here. That way, you put anything in here, I mean, you can reach that back in here and get it if it goes there. But if I don't have it walled up, like I said, everything's going to be everywhere. So we'll go ahead and cut those 2 pieces of metal. And then I plan on, once I get done with all the hydro turf, I'm going to try to get me some pieces in here. That way it looks a little more finished. Even if I have to like 4 or 5 piece it, I'll just lay some in there. All right, let's go ahead and get that cut out. I'm just going to go in with a piece of scrap angle to secure this back side. Make sure it's square. Alright, now cut this piece. Alright, now I got me a little box. Nothing to write home about, but at least my stuff won't wind up somewhere where I can't even get to it. Like I said, I wasn't trying to get anything fancy. This lid's going right here. When you open it up, you ain't really gonna be able to see much. Put some hydro turf down there. No one will ever know, except for you guys. Alright, so I think I got the whole front deck framed up now. I said in a previous video how the way I ran it, I kind of laid aluminum strips on top of other aluminum strips, which gave it a lip. So I went in with some little filler strips, 1/8 inch flat bar all the way around, so everything's completely flush now. And I think this is exactly how I'm gonna run my boxes. One thing I need to do before I put my top deck on here and get it cut out is make sure I can get those big size batteries in and out of this hatch. If not, I need to make sure I can get it out by taking the hatch out too. So if I can't get a battery in and out with this whole front hatch completely taken out, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll probably have to try and find a whole nother hatch, I suppose. But I think it's going to be alright. I think I'm going to be able to make it work. That was a lot of work. All that riveting kind of sucked. I'm sure there's an easier way to do it than the way I did it, but I didn't know what I was doing. It's the first time I've ever done anything like this, so it's going to work, and I'm kind of happy with how it laid out. What I want to do is go ahead and put my panels back up there, my actual deck floor, and then get up there and just kind of walk around and see how it feels, and if I need to go back and add, you know, a leg here or there to, you know, help beef it up, make it stout. But I think this right here is going to be good. There's one spot right in the middle up front that I think I might have to put a leg in, but that's the only one that I think is going to be, that might be weak. The rest of it I think is going to be super stout. I am definitely glad that that's done with, and for sure ready to move on to the next step. I appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you on the next one.